Start the car, get you going, look at the dog, so everything's good.
Yes, just trying to make sense of who messed with my cards and how they managed to get a spread with the tower in it. Even knowing I might come back.
If I
Good.
had to take a guess, I would say that it's probably that girl, considering that she was here and said something about the cards. But maybe.
Well, no, I'm just gonna try to make sense of it.
Mulling that over on the way back, we cut back over to Fox at the bar and your new tattoo client. Mr. Fistfuls of Cash is trying to be chatty with everybody, but just the dumbest bro conversations.
Ah, of course. I will humor him, get him a drink, and just be kind of chill with him.
He's the kind of guy who takes chill and has to grind it somehow, has to make everything a little bit shitty with just one more shitty opinion where it didn't need to be. The moment you mention that you do tattoo, he will pull up his sleeves, and thankfully there's nothing Nazi in here. Is it too early for Calvin peeing on something?
The Peeing Calvin sticker entered the world in 1995. Started in Florida.
Of course it did.
That tracks.
And just the absolute most tasteless nude pictures on his calves.
Ooh, boy.
He's got quite a bit of space on his left shoulder blade that he really wants to fill up. He really wants just something back there.
Yeah, you got any ideas there? I mean, you've got kind of a motif going, but it could go a bit in a different direction to try to really make everything work together.
No, what I really want is I want the FU on one shoulder blade and the CK on the other shoulder blade, and then put some letters in. I don't really care what it spells, but just like, let me like do that shoulder blade thing and they come together to say fuck.
Gotcha. No, hey, that's inventive.
Yeah, right? I got cash if you're still open.
Yeah, I got the shop right across the street. I come in here when I don't have anyone to work on and hang out, enjoy the sights. People come by and want to get some ink. I'm here for them. Come on over.
He is putting his money where his mouth is. Despite throwing down 20s for the last hour or so, he's still got a wad in his pocket. Not even in a wallet, just loose in his pocket. How much?
Blah, 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 price of tattoo.
He'll throw down that much rounded to the nearest 100.
The things I do for money.
Feel free to come up with whatever combination of letters that start with the FU and end with the CK, because he's not going to be able to tell while you're doing it, and he probably won't even be able to read it in the mirror.
No, he won't.
Put some thought into that. Over to Candi and Matt, who arrive in the candy van over at Holden's place.
I hate it. I love it.
It's in the same borough as Oren's place, the same neighborhood, but near the opposite end and much less ostentatious. It's a 2-story suburban house. The ones on either side are dark, but this one has the lights on. Unlike Oren's, there's no music blaring from the inside, but you park and head to the door.
Candi has specifically thrown on a hoodie that's 3 sizes too big for her, a gray hoodie that comes down to her knees. That is the outfit she's going with right now.
Matt's usual flannel.
Yeah, Matt owns 8 copies of the same outfit like a TV character.
Knocking on the door, because this isn't the Baron's place. It's not an open door policy. The peephole darkens for a moment, lightens again. Door opens. There's a very lined, middle-aged man in a beanie and a hoodie sitting next to a folding chair with a shotgun sitting across the lap of it. Candi.
Hey.
Wasn't expecting you.
No, we've got some news. One of our girls took off, and I was wondering if Holden knew anything.
Your girl. Nothing to me, but I'll show you inside.
I will grab Matt by the hand gently and nod inside.
Matt's learned to stay at your heel when important business is happening.
Good, Matt.
You're led through the suburban home to possibly was an office. Now it is an art studio, and the walls are covered in paint. There is paint on and in the carpet, and it is not yet dried. You feel it squish and stick on your shoes as you step in. And there is Holden. He's got blonde, sandy hair, pushed back into a wave, usually brightly colored, button-up shirt, always covered in paint, but never so much as now. He has a broom in one hand and a bucket in the other, and there is a body lying next to him. He is dipping this broom into the bucket and splattering the walls.
I'm gonna put my arm straight out to stop Matt before coming in, hopefully triggering his invisibility shit.
I would be totally down with that actually being the reaction to getting effectively gut punched. Just thinking, oh man, I must have missed something.
The man lying on the ground is a familiar one with curly, dark brown hair. You met this kindred once before. Isaac, the child of Holden here. Holden will pause at painting to squat down over the kindred's chest, pry open his eyes with paint-stained hands, stare, and then sink his teeth into the neck, come back up, shake his head, dip the broom back into one of the various buckets around him, and start splattering the walls again. He doesn't seem to have noticed you. The person who led you here does not seem to notice. He brings you up, says, "Here's the boss," and walks back over to the chair, sits back down, puts the shotgun back on his lap.
Calmly and as non-aggressively as possible, slowly take a step into the room and go, Holden, it's Candi.
Yeah? Candy.
Candi from the club?
I didn't order any candy from a club. He's not looking at you.
Darla's friend.
Darla's.
Glitter?
Oh, the glitter. Oh. He'll look back around, pupils dilated as hell. Candy.
Hey, bud.
He'll drop the broom and step over the body of Isaac. Sorry, I'm not myself lately. You came by before. You brought him to find the drugs.
Him?
That one, the boy. He points back over at Isaac. Isaac was the one that you picked up from here to go to the hospital. He worked as a nurse there.
Oh. We picked him up and he got picked up for a shift at the hospital.
He came back wrong.
Wrong?
He'll swallow a few times and shake his head as if trying to clear it. It wasn't him when he came back. Something came back, but it wasn't him.
What do you mean? Like a fucking clone?
No, he was infected. It used to be him, but then he went to the mountain. I think they did something to him there. He had to go. His soul was rotten.
Oh, something is very wrong here.
He'll shake his head one more time furiously, and his pupils will notably retract. Oh, whoa. Hi, Candi.
Hey, Holden.
He looks around. Let's talk in the hall.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Matt's here too.
I know. He'll look a little confused.
What is Holden again? Corridor?
Got a lot of toreadors around here.
You have a lot of toreadors around here. It is Portland. He will pull the doors closed on that room, all of you leaving paint footsteps into the hall, I'm gonna need you to forget you saw that.
Candi will give him a hug.
He is completely disarmed by this.
I am significantly older than this kid.
Am I still dreaming?
No. You just look like you could really use it.
I'm Matt. He'll say, looking over to where Matt is.
Matt will then drop his invisibility and go, "Hi."
Oh shit, you were invisible!
I'm getting better at this stuff. Watch this. And then he does rapid reflexes to just move his hand back and forth really fast. Like when a speedster's trying to move so fast that they can meld through something, he's doing that, but just like at the elbow. Just.
Candi is trying her best not to bust out laughing right now.
He will, despite himself, give a laugh. You are getting better at this. At least one of us is. Can I help you?
Possibly. Fifi took off 3 or 4 days ago. Oren's acting really fucking weird right now. I'm scared that he told her to get out of town.
It wasn't Oren. He hooks a thumb back at the closed door.
That was Isaac.
Fifi saw something that he painted, took the painting and ran. I told him to paint me what it looked like, and there was an argument. I can see now how that argument ended.
That's all kinds of fucked.
Does not look proud of this. What do you want from me? We're anarchs. He's my child.
Yeah, I get that, man, but fuck, that doesn't mean he wasn't sentient.
We're not always proud of the things we do. The beast exists within us all.
Holden, did you?
I think you should go.
Candy's eyes are going to get wide.
He will conversely narrow his eyes at you. I see your stains. You have no right to judge me.
You're right. You're right. I just didn't know the person.
We don't all have that luxury. Now, I think you should go.
I'll leave you to your privacy. This stays with us. This doesn't go anywhere.
Rub his hands, whatever, not like I got customers anyway. That lot of good you guys did.
What does that mean? Darla's supposed to be bringing people in.
What about the drugs on the street? No, never mind. Just go.
Candi will walk out.
He'll sit heavily down the couch and face in his hands.
Matt'll mutter bye and follow behind Candi.
I'm Matt. He'll say into his hands.
Everyone loves Matt.
That's a good guy.
Assuming you head back to the Scarlet Lounge.
Yeah, we're gonna go find Fox now. I need Fox. Where is he? He should have been here. Where is he, dear God?
I went without muscle. What was I thinking?
As a stroke of coincidence, Candi and Matt pull up around the same time as Jackson and Dimico.
I think Dimico just sits in the car for a minute. Jackson can get out if he wants to.
Jackson, do you get out of the awkward silence car?
Yeah, you'll turn to look at Dimico. I'm sorry for earlier, but my dog is everything to me, basically. And he'll get out.
Yeah, Dimico lets you get out. He just sits there.
You make any calls or just sit there for now?
I think he's going to sit there for now. He's thinking, he's reflecting on everything, putting pieces together.